Alright, today I'm going to do a review of the IGO Extreme 3 fat bike. It's not going to be a great review because I've never been on an e-bike or on a fat bike before, but I'll give you my thoughts. Anyway, I picked up this bike for about $2,500, or sorry, I guess maybe $400 Canadian from Costco. A friend and I put it together in about, an hour, 45 minutes, and then we got on the road. Alright, so once you charge your battery to turn on the bike, there's a power button at the bottom that you hold down for a couple seconds. There's a plus button on the top that you push that will engage your pedal assist from 1 to 9, with 9 being the fastest. Also on your left hand side is your throttle there, so if you want to be faster. Alright, you can see that I'm taking off for my driveway here, just doing a short city ride before I kind of do a little bit of off-roading. The bike works really well on packed snow. I found I had to slow down quite a bit when I was going on ice. I was a bit scared of it slipping, but packed snow, it seemed to perform really well. I was able to go about 30 kilometers an hour or so. I think the bike tops out at about 35. I felt fairly comfortable going about 30 on the packed snow. You'll see that I'll take it off road onto a path here shortly, and you'll be able to see how it performs. But it's a really comfortable ride, and as you can see, I'm going fairly quick, just kind of chugging along. All right, here's where things get a little bit more interesting. We tried into some deep snow here. Um, you can see it kind of chugs away at first until I lose my speed. So now even on full throttle, or on 9, I guess, and with full throttle, I still am having a hard time moving it. So I think I pick it up here and I'm kind of moving it by hand for a little bit until I can find a spot where the snow is a little bit more packed. So again, this is taking me some time here, but I do get going again. So right now what I'm doing is I'm taking it down a path. Eventually I'm going to end up on a little river down by my house. So you can see I'm kind of back on my bike now, kind of slowly chugging along. You can see that it just snowed, so nobody's really been out on out on the river here, or hardly anybody's been out on the river. I'm definitely the first person with a bike out here, and you can see that I'm going okay. You can see that when I hit some deep snow spots, I'm definitely slowing down a lot, but fairly decent, fairly smooth ride considering the terrain. All right, and then I just cut up some more footage of me starting to get the hang of it a bit better. So the first time I kind of rode down the river, it was really difficult. Even riding back, I think I had a path to go down, and then I got the hang of it a little bit better. So all in all, I'm starting to enjoy the bike a lot more, getting used to it, getting more familiar with how to ride it, the weight of it, the speed, how quickly to attack things like this hill here. So again, had quite a bit of difficulty kind of going up and down hills at the start, but I seem to get a lot better. But again, the weight of the bike sinks into the snow, so that makes kind of maneuvering it a lot more difficult than it is a lighter bike. All right, so now for some pros and some cons. Some pros is I can ride my bike all year round. I can ride now. I have a winter bike. I can ride in the winter. I can also pull my kids on a sled, which maybe I'll make a video about as well. So that's another pro to having the bike. Another pro is the speed. I can go about 35 kilometers an hour if I want to run and get groceries or something like that. I can make a quick trip. I'm not going to get into the pros about the specs of the bike or the battery life or anything like that because I really know nothing about that kind of stuff and have nothing to compare it to. Again, just for me, for the cons for the bike, it was pretty expensive. Whatever it was, $23.99 Canadian or whatever it is, rather expensive. And you can see that the bike is rather heavy. You can see I just fell right there. I consider myself to be really strong, and sometimes even I have a tough time maneuvering the bike. Anyway, if you have any questions about the IGO 3 Extreme bike, please shoot me a message and let me know what questions you may have. Thanks for watching the video.